regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Just set. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, take. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete.
It can.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11.
And Chase will go in motion left.
Stop.
Now it's Burrow.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 Mighty, 11 Mike, 11 Thomas.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
11, 11, 11, 11.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And now he got away from that first tackler. No idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage.
11 MT, take.
Now receiver in motion left.
He'll try again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there.
With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Evan McPherson for the extra point.
Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Allen to throw once more.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll send the tight end in motion. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
I'm one. Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow looking to pass.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Alert, alert, alert.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, your first drive of the 1st quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Here we go.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow will throw. Now a short one to Gesicki.
Well, this defense for the Bills, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. Some motivation this week, not an issue.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Gun, gun. Cut. 11, 11, 11.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12,
And Chase will go
12,
in motion left.
12.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow changing the look. In motion comes the tight end left. Now Burrow on 1st down. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
11, 11.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Gotta go.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
12.
Now they send a man in motion right. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And this time he is in. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal. And now an audible here into something else. And Chase will go in motion left. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone from Bengal TD. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. I mean, 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now Burrow going to change things up. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And Chase will go in motion left. They'll try again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Now receiver in motion left.
12.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. An audible here to get a new look.
11 MT, 11 M, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Allen throwing on second down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 15. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10.
On 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Now they'll change things up.
11 MT, 11 MT.
First down, here's Burrow. And he's got his tight end, it's Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
11 MT, tight.
Now Burrow. To him as he's taken down.
Gun.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
11.
The chase will go in motion left. Now it's Burrow. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. And Burrow going to change the play.
11. 12.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals just continue to roll. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Rolling to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. They'll roll him out right. And now here is another interception. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Allen going to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Now they'll audible to something else. Allen now looks to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
Let's get set. 11 MT, tape. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas. 11,
And Chase
11.
will go in motion left.
11, 11, 11.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Here we go.
So second and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
11, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
On one, ready?
Third down and 1. Now Burrow changing things up here. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Regular. Gun. Hey, tight.
Allen will try again on second down. And this one is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Bills. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to claw one back. Extra point by Bass, up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
11.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
11 MT. 12.
And Chase will go in motion left. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
11. 12.
Burrow will throw. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
11, 11, 11. Mighty. 11 mighty.
And Chase will go in motion tank. Left.
11 MT tank.
Now Burrow on first down. He's got room at the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. And they're going to speed things up here.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11, 11, 11.
Again, it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Burrow changing the look.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Alert!
To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Allen looks to throw on second down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's Allen. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On second down, here's Allen. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
On third down, Burrow. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
12, 12, 12.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Here we go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11, 11, 11.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that, because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas. They just want to trump on teams. And what I would like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
First down, here's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
11 Thomas.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
11, 11, 11, 11.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McPherson on for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Throwing is Allen on third. And my goodness, another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for the Bengals TD. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Now Hardy on the return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.